Whenever B&M opens up a new roller coaster, it feels like everyone is traveling from across the world to try it out. Everything built by Ballinger and Maillard is quality, so you wouldn't expect them to build a roller coaster that nobody knows about. Well, what if I told you there was one? An elite B&M that almost gets no credit. This coaster is davinci Ride at Fantasy Valley. This is a newer B&M wing coaster, and boy does it look like a good ride. All the elements are great, and it's almost 200 feet tall. This is basically a hyper wing coaster, and once again, nobody talks about it. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. Today, I'm gonna go through the layout element by element, so that you can get a sense of how good this ride is. And yeah, maybe this video isn't gonna go viral for everyone to see, but if I can just get a few hundred people to appreciate this coaster, I'll be happy. Anyways, your experience starts with a straight drop down almost 180 feet, which is a great way to start the ride. Not many wing coasters have straight drops, so it's always great when a ride switches it up. After this is a huge 0G roll, and these elements are just so much fun, especially on wing coasters. As you're on the outside, giving the sensation you're slowly twisting through the sky. It's just so cool. Right after that, you pull up into a very wacky Immelman, which is shaped to give great positives and maybe even laterals. I don't know, that's probably just the POV, but this element still looks great. Anyways, after this inversion, all the elements are much lower to the ground so that you maintain the speed, starting with the wave turn. Now this is just so cool, and I really want to see it on more wing coasters, because I feel like it would give a completely different experience on either side of the train. Next you have an airtime hill, which actually looks to give airtime due to this ride's surprisingly fast pacing, and then a helix, which is always a solid element. After this is another pop of airtime, and then a fast-paced corkscrew, which seems like it would feel like you're flying through the Matrix. Finally, you have a funky turnaround, which looks to give a bit more positives, and then a pop into the brakes. Is this ride short? Yeah, it is, but I've said it before, I'll say it again. With coasters, you need quality over quantity, and all these elements look to be very high quality. The inversions are great, the pacing looks good, which is rare for a wing coaster, and the ride's also just beautiful. I love the blue and gray color schemes, and the fact that it towers above the rest of the park makes it just such a stunning coaster. Alright, that just about does it for today's video. I know this wasn't a super epic banger, but I need to focus on school right now, so just give me a break. I hope you learned about a new coaster today. If you did, consider subscribing, and consider sharing this video so more people know about it. Anyways, B&M's awesome, davinci Ride is sick. Have a great day.